In today's video, we're gonna be looking at 10 streamers who got swatted live and their reaction to it. Let's get right into it. Back in 2016, during what seemed like a routine CSGO livestream, a popular Russian streamer known as Sank TV was fully immersed in his game, interacting with his audience and focusing on the intense action unfolding on screen. Everything was going as usual until a faint, unexpected noise interrupted the flow of the stream. It came from the direction of his front door, catching him off guard. At first, he dismissed it as nothing more than a random sound, a neighbor perhaps, or even just the creak of his apartment settling. But something about it didn't feel right, and in a matter of seconds, things went south.
Что ж, дамы и господа, мы ждем.
Fortunately, the situation didn't escalate to the worst case scenario. After what felt like an eternity, both Sank TV and the other individual were ultimately released, physically unharmed but deeply shaken. It must have been a pretty traumatic experience for the streamer. During a live stream, the well-known streamer XQC was playing Overwatch with his buddies when an unexpected sound caught his attention. At first, he tried to dismiss it as a background noise, but as it grew louder and more distinct, XQC's demeanor noticeably changed. He paused mid-sentence, tilting his head toward the source of the sound with a mix of confusion and concern.
Hello? Yes, hello.
What was that? He murmured. His friends on the call, initially joking and teasing, grew quieter as they noticed his sudden unease. The chat, as always, was quick to react, some spamming jokes, while others expressed growing alarm. Moments later, SQC realized the noise was coming from within his own house. As the reality of the situation hit him, panic set in.
Yes, hello?
Alright.
Yeah.
Without giving much explanation, he muttered something about needing to check out and abruptly left the stream. It became clear that he was being swatted. Fortunately, things got started and he eventually came back to his stream. It was just another ordinary day for Ricegum as he sat outside a restaurant, enjoying a simple meal. He was relaxed, not expecting anything out of the ordinary, until he noticed something strange. Police officers suddenly surrounding his car. Confused, he tried to make sense of the situation, but it became clear that something was wrong.
Yeah? Yes, sir?
Apparently, someone had tipped off the authorities, falsely claiming that Ricegum was carrying a firearm and planning a violent attack at the restaurant close to him. Without warning, he was handcuffed and taken for questioning. The next hour was filled with intense interrogation, leaving Ricegum anxious and unsure of how the situation would unfold. He had no idea how things had escalated so quickly, from a peaceful meal to being detained by the police. After a tense period of questioning, the police finally let him go. It was just another day for the streamer Creatures as he casually played CSGO on his livestream, chatting with his viewers and focusing on the game. The atmosphere was relaxed, with Creatures engaging with his audience, answering questions and cracking jokes. But everything changed in an instant when he heard some noises coming from within his house. At first, Creatures thought it was just a friend or maybe someone from the building, but what unfolded next was something he didn't expect.
They're clearing rooms. What in the world? I think we're getting swatted.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
His heart sank when he saw several armed officers bursting into the room, their guns drawn and voices commanding him to stay still. It was clear that something serious was unfolding. Apparently, a viewer had falsely reported a mass shooting at the office where he was streaming, and the police, following protocol, had responded with extreme caution, bringing in a heavily armed response team to ensure everyone's safety. Luckily, they would release him after they found out it was a fake call. Aiden Ross was enjoying a casual stream, hanging out with his friends and having fun, when everything suddenly took a dangerous turn. As he was watching something, a loud blaring siren echoed from outside, cutting through the atmosphere of the stream. The sound grew louder and more intense, and that's when it hit Aiden. His stream had been interrupted by a swatting incident.
We got swatted? And we got swatted? No, you guys didn't do that to me.
In that moment, the mood shifted from lighthearted to tense real quick. Aiden and his friends were startled as they realized the full extent of the situation unfolding outside. The authorities had arrived in force, responding to what they believed was an emergency. The situation was no joke. Someone had falsely reported a crime in progress at their location.
There's a SWAT team at my house right now, bro. I can hear them. Like, why do y'all do this, bro? Why the f y'all SWAT people? Why do y'all do this?
It wasn't long before the authorities confirmed that the call was a hoax. The person responsible was apparently a 16-year-old kid who had pulled off similar pranks before, but this time, Aiden was going to make sure it would be the last time he did this. Fuzi faced one of the most terrifying moments of his life during a live stream. Already in the midst of an emotional breakdown, he suddenly found himself at the center of a swatting incident that could have turned deadly. The chaos unfolded rapidly, with police arriving in full force, responding to what they believed was a legitimate threat.
Alright.
Keep your hands up. You reach for anything, you may be shot.
You got it.
Window all the way.
You got it. It's down.
Put your hands out the window.
You got it.
For Fuzi, the situation was a surreal and harrowing experience, as he struggled to process what was happening amidst his already fragile state of mind. One moment, Fuzi was venting his emotions, trying to process his struggles on stream, and the next, he was confronted by a situation that could have spiraled completely out of control.
Hands up. Face away from us. Turn around. Lift your shirt from the back and turn in a circle. Turn in a circle. Stop.
Thankfully, the officers quickly determined that the call was a hoax, a cruel prank designed to create chaos. Once the misunderstanding was cleared up, Fuzi was released without harm, though the incident left a lasting impact on him. Ishowspeed was in the middle of a Fortnite match with the streamer Clicks, fully engrossed in the game entertaining his audience, when an unexpected phone call interrupted the stream. The voice on the other end delivered a chilling warning. Speed was about to be swatted.
Bro, just for my safety, in case anything happened.
At first, Speed was in disbelief, struggling to process what he just heard. Panic quickly set in as the reality of the situation began to sink in. Moments later, law enforcement arrived at his house, entering cautiously and searching the premises thoroughly. The atmosphere was tense as officers investigated, treating the call as a legitimate threat. Meanwhile, Speed could only hope for the ordeal to end without escalation. Fortunately, after a long search, the authorities confirmed the call was indeed a hoax. The officers left after ensuring there was no actual danger, and Speed was luckily unharmed. Ice Poseidon was in the middle of an IRL stream, casually chatting with his audience while getting a haircut. The atmosphere was relaxed, with nothing out of the ordinary, until a police officer unexpectedly approached him mid-stream.
Everybody okay here?
Yeah.
Have you threatened to shoot somebody today?
No.
No?
No.
Has he threatened to hurt you or anything?
The officer's question was startling. "Did you shoot someone?" he asked. Confused and caught off guard, Ice Poseidon paused. His bewildered expression said it all. He had no idea what the officer was talking about. The situation, tense for a brief moment, quickly de-escalated as the officer realized it was a false report. After confirming the call was a hoax, the officer left, leaving Ice Poseidon and the barber relieved. Throughout the ordeal, Ice Poseidon managed to remain remarkably composed, keeping his cool despite the interruption. The stream resumed shortly after, with everything returning back to normal. During a seemingly normal stream, Jamesy was focused on her game and chatting with her viewers when things suddenly took a scary turn. Out of nowhere, her chat was flooded with alarming messages, some containing her personal address. The situation escalated when one of her viewers, acting on the leaked information, contacted the police and triggered a swatting incident.
I have to go. What the fuck? We're seriously being swatted.
Before Jamesy could fully process what was happening, law enforcement arrived at her home. Officers entered the house, prepared for a serious situation, only to find Jamesy peacefully playing games on her stream.
Going left, sorry. Going got right. Oh yeah, what do you know? We're playing video games. Kitchen's clear.
Once they confirmed that the call was a false alarm, the officers promptly de-escalated the situation and left without further incident. While Jamesy was unharmed, the experience left her shaken, highlighting the disturbing lengths some individuals will go to disrupt a streamer's life. While Whiteboy7 was in the middle of a live stream, everything took a sudden and unexpected turn. In the middle of his broadcast, a call was made to the police, falsely reporting that he was a drug dealer and threatening to harm himself. The authorities, responding urgently to the tip, showed up at his home prepared for a serious situation.
He just... Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. I'm gonna relog right now.
When the officers entered, they quickly realized that Whiteboy7 wasn't the threat they were led to believe. However, their search took an unexpected twist. While investigating the area, the police discovered drugs on a nearby table. What was initially thought to be a hoax call quickly spiraled into a much more serious matter. In a swift turn of events, Whiteboy7 found himself handcuffed and placed under arrest. Though the original call had been a false alarm, the discovery of the drugs changed the entire situation. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for weekly top 10 videos. Also, let me know in the comments which one of these swats you found the most intense. And also make sure to check out these videos right here for more top 10 videos.